same time.
Yeah.
Like, there's fucking nothing in there.
The Big Hero 6 was
Same
also
time.
like huge, but all empty.
Oh yeah, yeah. God, I forgot that was even in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Like, it was really cool. Like how they designed the world. It was basically like Spider-Man on a small scale, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
But like,
Good joke.
and like the fight against evil Baymax was cool.
That's also canon, I believe.
I've heard it's canon. Yeah. Everything
Hey,
else
what
was
are you
like.
doing? Get out of it.
No.
Fucking cats is what we got.
I'm here, by the way.
Welcome back. How's your din din?
I'm having reheated beans and rice in a burrito.
All right.
Nice.
Cheese and salsa.
Mmm. It's good snack. Good stuff.
Cheese and salsa.
Yeah. That's how you do a burrito.
Yeah, I was actually going to swing out to Qdoba before the session, but then I drove by and it's just absolutely packed.
Ah.
It's because Wednesday nights they have like discounted burritos, chicken burritos.
Nice. Okay, I see. Cool.
It's like a chicken burrito and a drink for like $6 or something.
Oh wow. Fuck. Yeah, that's a deal. Yeah, I'll eat a Qdoba any day over Chipotle. Mostly because I don't want to die.
Also, there's just no Chipotle in my area. I have to drive to Flint if I want that. And, like, I just
Flint. Yeah, that's like the last place I'd want Chipotle.
Flint's not too bad.
Okay.
Flint's not too bad. Just people can't drive there, but that's about it.
You can't drive there?
No, they're terrible drivers.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Like they frequently like just goes through like red lights and stuff.
Jeez,
It's very scary.
Holy shit.
that is scary. Reminds me of Jamaica.
Do they pass over double lines?
Yeah. Had a few times, but it's not as often. Mostly because there's just multiple lane streets.
Chuck, you there?
Hello.
Oh, hey, man. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Good. How's Glenn?
Just hanging in there.
Does he still have the cone?
Yes.
Damn. Poor guy.
We've got another follow-up on Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you can at least get out of the cone.
That would be the hope. He's been pretty spry recently, though.
Okay. All right. So I guess everyone's her. We can get your waters, get your drinks, get your whatever you like. Use the bathroom, and when we come back, and so in 2, we can start.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
I don't know if I should swap out Chill Touch for Firebolt, but I kind of like Chill Touch.
It's actually doing cold damage. Or neither are you touching people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It doesn't do much. Like I'm missing out on like I think like 2 points. Or is it 2 points or 8 points on average?
It's the D8 versus a D10, right?
D10. Yeah.
On
Average, I think, is like up 1 damage. I think.
Yeah.
I don't have any dice open.
I would ever take like if you had some kind of built-in synergy with necrotic. Like
I just didn't want to like.
Yeah.
I just always take Firebolt because it's simple and it's easy, but it's like
Yeah. Like if I had to for example with Wolfram, I can't choose Firebolt, but if I had the choice, I would still take Chill Touch because I can bypass necrotic resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of ultimately depends on what your build is.
I think I'm going more thematic, anyways, just because it's like I got my mage hand, so it's like I want to flavor it as my mage hand that does like when it comes out of my range, out of like the usual mage hand range, like the skeleton hand rips out of the spectral hand to do that little touch thing. Because the way it's described is always so weird. Because it's just like, I create a ghostly skeletal hand next to a person, and what do I caress their cheek with it or something? Like what?
Yes, it's that scary movie thing where you put the skeletal hand on their shoulder and they freak out.
Why does it give undead creatures disadvantage on me?
I don't know. It's probably something back from old D&D. I think it might be.
It's the way it's worded feels like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's it's pulling them to the grave or something, and keeping them at disadvantage.
It's so people don't go, well, how come it's only a D8?
That could also
pretty
be true.
much. Well, it does two things. Creatures can't heal, which is
that's also true.
Which is good.
Yeah, pretty much everything other than Firebolt has some secondary effect. What Frostbite has, slow.
But I think a couple of the spells, I don't think Chill Touch affects objects, so I can't destroy any of the objects with it.
Correct.
No.
Meanwhile, Firebolt I can.
Firebolt, you can set things on fire. Yeah.
Since I got this microphone, I'm trying to play around with if I should listen to myself through the new speaker, through the new mic. But it's so distracting. Every time I talk, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yeah, there's this weird thing where if you get your phone voice feedback loop to yourself, you can't talk anymore. It's
only
really
after
weird.
a certain delay. It's
it's only a second or a half second,
yeah.
But it'll completely paralyze you. It's really bizarre.
It's still weird, yeah. It's like somebody's talking to me, so I have to stop talking.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that's talking.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I get that all the time because I work on the phone, and whenever somebody has speakerphone on, it echoes, and I'm just please stop.
Ma'am, turn down your speaker.
Unironically,
Your sound card works perfectly.
That's what I was thinking too.
That was a joke from a video game. Was that
Monkey Island.
A bunch of...
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it was in the Monkey Island games. At least some of the older LucasArts, maybe even Loom. I don't think anyone played Loom though.
I've played
I love
Monkey
Loom.
Island. And recognized it from somewhere.
I don't think I played Loom. I don't know.
Loom
if
is really good, actually.
Loom is also very short. You can beat it
Yes.
in a single
It's
sitting.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like a 3-hour game.
What is it, Luna?
Loom, Loom.
Oh, okay.
It's a fantastic
Leave.
game. Like, still holds up.
Loom video messaging for work. Nope.
Oh, good lord! You might need to throw LucasArts on there.
Oh God. What is this?
There's a pod dispensary.
Oh,
called
it was
Loom,
LucasArts.
by the way,
Okay.
in my town, Chuck.
Oh, yeah?
There's a pod dispensary called Loom, but it's Lume.
Oh my!
Lump? Like from Rayman.
I'm back.
Oh, Loom,
Okay.
Loom is available on Steam.
Oh yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, it's you get the classic adventure pack for $15.
$6. Hmm.
No, it's better just to get the pack. 'cause you
I
get-
bet.
But I, would,
I could get it for free if I really wanted.
I mean, yeah, I could probably just send it to you.
You're welcome to buy
for free.
Loom today.
It's probably free on good old games.
Chuck
ran
left to
out
go
to
play
buy
Loom.
Ran out to buy it immediately.
Ah, yes, $2 on good old games.
What game?
Loom.
Doom?
Loom.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's a classic LucasArts adventure game.
Were there any Loom clones?
No, I don't think so because it heavily works with music and stuff, and I don't recall any other games going that kind of route.
I was just having a joke at like Doom clones and stuff.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Mhm.
Can it play Loom?
Loom Eternal.
I would unironically play that.
Okay. Is it point and click?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
all the puzzles are music based.
Yeah, I
Like
saw,
you
the,
cast like little spells.
saw that. That's cute.
Oh, cute.
Cool. Cool. I learned something.
Stitch and sew until it is done.
I can close that. Yeah. Everyone ready? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
So Justin also let me know what he wants to do with his character. So we'll say once you got to this town or something, just to around before you got here, his character, whose name I can't remember. Let me see if we get it real quick. Anders Brightwood. It's been a while, so he was human, and he was a warlock, and Hexblade warlock, of course. And he chose to say Anders will left the party to go and hunt down the bounty you guys got from Kazuma. His name was Sefik Caltro. Let me type it in chat just in case anyone wants it. But I'd use it as a reminder too that that is a quest you guys did receive. I'll try to throw in some stuff about it here and there when I can. But yeah. Other than that, what do you guys remember from last session?
Well, we went into the building here and spoke with the gentleman inside named Lord Kadroth.
Kadroth, yes.
He was a very, very odd character. Seems like he might have some nefarious plans involved. He seemed pretty excited after we went upstairs and talked to a couple people, specifically Auntie Hethel, which, after receiving some kind of weird premonition or prophecy from her, she passed away. Kadroth was quite excited after that. We learned that Kadroth was in charge of some kind of order or Knight of the Black Swords. We don't know quite sure what they do, but they apparently worship some kind of ice devil. We know that there's another person that's kind of higher rank that we might be able to work with to kind of depose him and get him out of here. So our friend, who is suffering from terrible
Poisoning.
Yeah.
Speaker Cranach. He has been permanently affixed to his throne.
Yes.
Via this poisoning.
Go ahead, keep going.
Yep.
And he seems completely clueless about it. Like he's an idiot and doesn't understand he's being poisoned and trusts the people in charge completely.
Yeah. Although he does kind of want to get Kadroth out of here. Tiffs made a friend with a cat for a bit.
The dogs are mean, though.
Yes.
Dogs weren't very nice.
Some people, they were nice to Tiffs.
Other than that, we kind of explored. We were told about some kind of entrance to a basement where we could find Avarice, the other person from the Black Swords. But unfortunately, it seems like it's quite occupied. In the meantime, we decided to check out our room on the second floor on the right-hand north tower.
Yes. Which is where you guys are at. Yeah.
But we devised a plan to maybe, when the guards are all having dinner, to sneak in there.
Yes. Yeah, that was a good plan. You did know that, like, the Lord, Kadroth, he, like, eats first. Normally in his room, but he is going to invite you guys to dinner tonight. Because he wants to talk with you more about, who knows, I guess.
But I think that's where we're at right now.
Yes. One last thing. Did we mention the name of the devil the Black Swords are worshipping?
I don't think that we have a hint of it, but we didn't have a confirmation.
I thought it wasn't Levistus.
I'm not sure if I dropped the name or not, but I don't see why not. So yeah, it is Levistus.
Yeah. I marked it in my notes. We got
great. But yeah, Levistus, devil of, rather ice devil, because that's a different thing. Like devil of ice, aka Frozen Prince, I believe. But yeah, thankfully we have our cleric here. Some things, as I mentioned, since like how I play D&D, like depending on your class, certain things you can just get for free. So certain knowledges the cleric can just I'll just hand the cleric or give advantage depending on backgrounds and etc. But yeah, we got Amber here. Amber, are you there, Chuck?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Start off with a religion roll for me, please. Just to get a general thing here. Damn. All right. Yeah. So just retroactively, let's say like Amber just beelined for the quarters, the chamber to take a nap. But like once you guys are convened together and you're relaying information. Amber, you definitely know Levistus. He's a ruler of one of the layers of hell. And basically, like, his layer of hell is just entirely frozen over. And it's been quite some time, several years, decades even, that he's been trying to gain control over all of Icewind Dale as a means to empower himself further. Let's see. How should I give this to you? Yeah, that's a good roll. So, you're maybe it's just right now, but Amber, you're kind of it's clicking for you. That these guys are called the let's see. Hang on, let me think something. Yeah, you're definitely wondering like these guys seem to definitely worship Levistus. While it's not very obvious, it's just how a lot of them seem to just be out in the cold comfortably. And it makes sense with what you know, given Levistus has been trying to gain power over Auriel, but obviously that's never been substantial given Auriel's an actual deity.
Right.
But yeah, does Amber want to say anything?
Yeah, I guess I would. We're alone?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'd be letting everyone know. I've been kind of getting a bad vibe from these folks. I think they might be worshiping Levistus. Archdevil, bad news.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, or?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're standing out in the cold, no problem. It's one of the boons he grants.
Well, that seems to be quite an issue. What do you think?
Sorry, just go ahead. I'm sorry. No, sorry. You go ahead.
Well, I mean, that does kind of put a negative spin on what they're doing here, and I'm not sure. Should we, do what, have to take them out or something, or what do you think?
I mean, that's what I think we should do, but we might also take the opportunity to scope the place out while we still got time.
I
just want to know.
Go ahead.
Good.
Tyura looks contemplative and says, "Do you think they know Levistus is a bad guy?"
He's an archdevil. He lives in hell.
Well, we know they were raised to believe in him. We don't know whether that makes them bad people.
Amber, maybe you can go ahead. Sorry.
Is this guy even? Do you think he's worse than Auriel, or is he? Is it like the same? Like, I think they're just trading one bad god for another or something to me.
So, I'll give Amber information. This is an archdevil. Devils, they want souls. So they're in the business of acquiring said souls. You're not sure what that means. How Levistus could have is going to acquire souls,
right?
But particularly of these cult members. But the whole point of the goal of an archdevil is to get those souls, which is going to involve death in some way, and then that will empower them further. So, like, if Levistus was to spread in Icewind Dale, that will definitely result in basically the death of like everyone here.
Nice.
On top of that, too, this is something that Brick also follows up with. Auriel's not a quote unquote bad god. She's not evil. It's very as was revealed with like your discussion with the cleric. it's a very perspective-based thing, and it's not like Ariel's an individual. She has to go by the nature of what winter is, and that involves being cruel and harsh.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of, the nature of winter, and I don't think Aurel's doing it to be spiteful or anyone, but with a devil, they're out for themselves, and I don't know.
Collective sacrifice doesn't seem like just a thing that just happens.
Well, they're looking for souls either way.
Mm-hmm.
Should put a stop to it.
Trying to think of something, if something happened or not, but never mind. We'll keep rolling. Everyone make perception checks for me.
I think we're still in our room, right?
Indeed you are. Brick. Nafar, are you there?
I'm working on it. I have to get my...
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 13. Okay. So we have Jackal, and Brick, 15. Okay, yeah, and Amber. The three of you think you saw something move out the window, like around here, we'll say. That's technically an arrow slit, but let's pretend there's a window.
Sure.
And Brick, you look out the window somewhat, like, at an angle, like you're trying to see inside of a window. And Brick, you see there's a gargoyle out there. Pretty ugly looking gargoyle. Whoever designed it did a shitty job. But yeah, like first time you're like, huh. I recognize that.
Were there any other gargoyles that I recall in this building? Like in the structure when we came in?
No. Not that you recall.
Ghastly sense of architecture here. There's I don't know what to make of this. I don't recall seeing any gargoyles like that, but
yeah, and I assume Brick is like saying this out loud, right?
yeah, he's talking loud enough for people to hear this.
Tyura, do me a favor.
What's up?
Let's see. I'm trying to think what kind of skill will go here.
Did Tyura see the gargoyle?
Once Brick points it out, everyone sees it. Can see
That's
it.
a shoddy gargoyle.
Like being aware of stone masonry and what have you. Oh shit! Amber gets this too. I forget. It's just a dwarf thing.
Right.
So you both kind of like you're thinking of the architecture of this castle, and yeah, like this style doesn't go with gargoyles.
So Amber and goes, wouldn't you say this is more of a brutalist modern constructionism kind of place? It seems a bit odd that they would go with high gothic for a gargoyle.
Yeah, it seems a little out of place.
And not to mention, as I mentioned, it's a really ugly gargoyle. It's really ugly.
Sure, this is a frozen wasteland. Why would they care about what the gargoyle looks like?
Well, whoever paid for that gargoyle paid too much. It's shoddy. It looks like crap.
Sure.
And look at that, look at the chisel work. You can still see all the blunt edges. They didn't do any sort of polishing or finishing on it. Poor thing.
Jackal's doing the nodding, like listening, but she doesn't care.
You're right. The zone out nod. I got you.
Tyura will go into detail, babbling to herself about all the things that they did wrong when they made
Amazing. At that point, go ahead.
I was just gonna. Could I make a roll to see if it's a disguised gargoyle monster?
Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Not from here? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, well, I don't remember seeing it, so it could be a real one for all we know. So, I don't know. Stay frosty, folks. Of course, I could just be overthinking things.
Well, I mean, we got a cult of the devil here, so I wouldn't put it past it.
So is it like perched somewhere nearby?
Yeah, it's like outside your window.
Oh, is it just waiting there staring at us?
No. It's not like right outside the window. Sorry, it's like to the side. Like Brick had to like really look, and like it's only like you can only see like half of it really, because of it's like right out the window. Like it's on the side of the window.
Is it on the north side or the east side?
Either or. Let's say north, since I see Amber and Brick there.
Okay.
Tyura's like, well, we should probably go see if it's a sentient creature, because it simply doesn't match the decor, so I can't believe someone actually put it there on purpose. But on the other hand, if it was a sentient creature, if it looked like that, it would kill itself.
And let's see.
Should I try...
Go ahead.
Talking to it mentally, not telepathically?
Oh, you want to see? Let me see how your thingy works.
Here we go. Psychic whispers.
I don't know if you can like. You establish it between yourself and others. One or more creatures you can see. Unfortunately, as far as you know, this thing's not a creature, so you wouldn't be able to.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a statue, so. And because of where it's perched right here, it seems really odd for you guys to be able to reach there, because this is the second floor of the tower. Tower's pretty high up. Let's say it's about 80 feet high.
I think we should just, if we see that thing moving, then I guess we can worry about it. But not much we can do right now. I don't feel like climbing out the window and trying to test to see if it's alive or not.
Yeah, we should try to use. Try and be as normal as possible. We still can.
I think that
before we surprise them.
I think we should at least hear what Kadroth has an offer, but I don't think I'd be going along with any plan like that.
Were we going to talk to Kadroth, or are we going to wait after dinner to see if we can speak to? God, what was her name? Yajeth? Was that the name?
Avarice?
No, wait, Yajeth was Yajeth was the Warforged. Yeah, Avarice is the one. Yeah.
Well, I figured he's probably going to talk during the meal. He seemed pretty intent on us being there, so we can hear him out. He'll probably spill all the beans there, hopefully, and then we might be able to have Tiffs or somebody slip out during the meal and go for a solo expedition to see about speaking to Avarice.
Yeah.
I'll remind you guys, the guards eat after, they'll eat after you do. So you do know that.
Yep.
So, like, during dinner, the guards will still be at their posts.
Well, still might be a chance for us to do something, at least coming out, but we'll just play it by ear for now, and then once we have the window of opportunity, we'll take it.
For sure. Yeah, and like, on that note, You hear a knock on your door. Stormheart is to inform you that dinner will be served for you as our guests of honor within a few minutes.
Well, seems that there came calling.
All right, let's get this over with. Nobles love to talk.
All right.
Okay.
Is this door locked?
No, I mean unless you locked it. The lock's on the inside.
So I think Rick will just take this route here. Down
Sure.
Out to outside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's exactly where you're heading. But let me put you guys like right here, Brick. I was you notice that over here is Speaker's room is. And there's like a little balcony here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like are the windows like shuttered or anything when I'm like walking down, or are they blocked?
They're definitely shut. But you know, things that are shut can be opened.
Right. I didn't know if it was just a solid pane of glass, or are they shuttered? Like is there something blocking my sight?
For sure. All right. Let me grab your tokens and throw you over into the dining chamber. Okay. So, you guys recall, this little servant girl. She's like a young tiefling teenager. She's like, please have a seat. Dinner will be served shortly. And then
I
she
will
rushes
sit.
off.
Was this I think her name was Mir?
Correct.
Oh, thank you, Mir. You need any help in the kitchen there?
No, please. Just have a seat. We'll be ready shortly. And Lord Kadroth will join you soon.
Brick kind of goes up to her, and it's like,
Oh.
like he's gonna like put his hand on her shoulder, and just like reassuringly, like kind of lean in.
As you like lean in to touch her, you see her like she starts quivering. You know that she does not want to be touched.
Okay, yeah, he kind of backs, like he's putting it in, and then he starts to back off and just like leans in just a little bit and says, "If you're in danger, just let us know."
And she listens to you. Like she like blinks, like a slow blink. And it's like she's like staring off into a void. And after that, I have to get dinner ready. She rushes off.
Can I do an insight check?
Go for it. Okay. You can tell she's anxious, but she's probably just a very anxious person. In the meantime, as well, you see, let's see, yeah, Thoob. He's kind of hanging out here. He's the orc guard. He seems to be the personal guard for Kadron. And let's see, let's grab a few cultists as well. I mean, guards. Some few guards right here.
Some completely normal people.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's see. And yeah. In the meantime, like you can hear like they're whispering to each other.
Now's the time for psychic whispers.
Oh shit! It is time. Change a nice blouse and trousers. Nice. Let's see.
She's tried. You can see that she's tried, but everything that she's done to try and make her appearance look better has just made her look more awkward and not Not. It's almost like she looked at a pair of tips in a beauty magazine of some kind, and then picked the exact kind of style that shouldn't work for her. It looks terrible on her. She looks really silly.
It's a cute detail. I like it. Give yourself an inspiration.
Ah, thanks.
Amber chilling.
Oh yeah.
So like I know Tiff said you wanted to establish psychic whispers.
I don't know if that's actually gonna work.
I gotta read it. Give me it for a number of hours. Chilling. You can speak.
Keep thinking it's gonna let me mind read, but
it doesn't mind read. Yeah, it's telepathy. That's a distinct difference.
Yeah.
And this ability is more for like amongst your party members, which is actually
we
I
should
won't say
do that at least.
Yeah, I'd actually recommend that. It's a high recommendation.
So it's like a number of creatures equal to my thing, my proficiency. So
for number of hours equal to the number roll. Okay, and proficiency bonus. What's your proficiency bonus right now? 2, right?
2, yeah, because we're level 3.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's you plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So
myself,
so you can pick 2 party members.
I guess I'll pick Brick and.
Do you want Tyura in your head?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they look over to like Tyura, and it's like, no, they're gonna talk my ear off. Looks over the Jackal. Jackal's probably like just glares at them, and then points to Amber. So.
What are you looking at me for?
Nothing. Yeah. So Brick and Amber probably.
Okay.
All right.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit! And Brick's saying this out loud.
Shut up! Keep it in your head.
Something wrong with her?
Oh no, nothing. By the way, Tyura, you look great.
She blushes and she looks down and she's like really shy all of a sudden. And then she whispers, "Thanks."
I need to roll a d6 real quick.
Amber's just gonna stare at Tiffs and like talk very slowly in her head, and making the whole thing very obvious and awkward.
Why are you talking like that?
This is how I talk.
What, you slurring your brain as well?
Damn.
You get nothing after that.
Aww. Yeah, that would hurt my feelings too.
Okay, so Brick's like, and this is very loud in your head, Tiffs. Like, Brick's just a loud guy, so testing.
What?
Did it work?
The psychic walkie-talkie? Yeah, it worked.
Oh, wonderful.
Not
That's
that I know
all
what
new to me.
walkie-talkie is.
Yeah, me too. I've had this for like a day, but it seems to be steady for now.
Oh, it seems pretty handy, useful. How long does it last? And how many people can talk to? Hey, Jackal. Hi.
Yeah, no. It's just you, me, and Amber, and based on the headache I kind of have right now, probably going to last about 3 hours.
Oh dear, you need something for it. I mean, I got some tea and...
No, just get the job done, then I can drop it.
Oh, right.
What I'm reading here, the chosen creatures can speak telepathy with you, and you can speak telepathy with them. I think you have to talk to Tiffs, right? Like, as in Brick and Amber can't talk to each other.
Oh, okay, yeah, that based on how it's written, yeah, I can see
I
that.
believe so.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Literally walkie-talkie. Literally walkie-talkie. Well, and like you have to talk into your radio or whatever. Anyway. Cool. Let's see. Some of the cults, some of the guards are Anyone's interested in
You
eavesdropping?
mean the totally not cultists?
Yeah, exactly. Anyone's interested in eavesdropping, you can roll a perception.
I love it.
Is there a buffet?
Food no, not yet. You guys are actually no food yet.
Whoa!
Fuck you. All right, nice. Nice.
Considering how quiet Tiffs and Brick get, I'm
Right.
just like,
Oh, that's good.
okay, whatever. I'm looking around, kind of bored.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that makes sense. These three are busy telepathying. Sure, you can roll perception if you want.
Alrighty.
Up to you. Excuse me.
Nah, I'm distracted.
Yeah,
When the food is coming.
right,
I'm trying
right.
to cook my hair.
But yeah, Jackal, you hear perfectly. Specifically, like these two, right across from you. One of them is like, bro, you heard the latest about Sefet Calcho, dude? The other's like, nah, bruh, what happened? He's like, bruh, some dude, like, tried to fight him and stuff, right? Got totally owned. Oh, bruh. Yeah, he's literally an ice cold killer, bruh. Also heard, like, some spellcasters tried to fight him too. Turns out, like, some magic he's immune to. Like, they tried to charm him and even, like, frighten him. Didn't do nothing, bruh. Oh, bro. I also heard, like, he can just disappear and reappear, bro. I heard they call it Misty Step, but, like, he can just do it naturally, anytime. And, like, when he fights, he uses, like, actual swords and daggers made out of ice. Bro. I'm kind of scared, bro. What if we have to fight him? Don't worry, bro. I'll protect you. Bro. And you can see him hold hands.
When they make out? Like, I'm
Not
getting
here.
that vibe.
Oh, kiss on,
You know, they got some
kiss on the cheek.
decency. They hold hands.
Hell yeah.
These guys don't seem very professional.
At that point, food starts to be served. Mir, you notice that she's by herself, and she's very quickly preparing the table for you guys, like placing a delicious mutton dish. Seems to be mixed with some kind of cream sauce. Excuse me. And also brings out another dish with knucklehead trout, some fish. You guys recognize it's same dish that Auntie Hethel was eating, or well, excuse me, did not eat. That the cat ate, I guess. And she puts out both of those dishes for everybody. It's a lot of fucking food. And right around that time, like almost as if like waiting for food to be served, comes down Kadroth.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And you see like Thoob kind of sticks around him too. Not too close. Just, you know, like he's watching. Right. And let me get a quick break right here. Use the bathroom.
Sure, sounds good.
Give us a minute.
Oh, I almost thought you meant like in game, like like he's just like, all right, everybody, I know you're eating dinner, but how about a quick break? I am back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I have returned across the frozen waste.
Oh shit.
Dang. Frozen waste.
Across Grey Tile, I come. How does the food smell?
Very good. Very good. Fish smells as you did last when you saw it with oh wait, no. It was cold then, so you wouldn't have really smelt it. But now it's fresh right in front of you. It smells delicious. Delicious. Like it's I mentioned like it's a grilled knucklehead trout with like a cream and herbs sauce. The mutton, it's not the same kind of sauce. It seems to have been like it's like a more like a thick marinade was made with the cream as well. And you kind of smell it. It seems that it has some cheese in there. It smells good.
Fish and cheese?
No, not on the fish. The mutton.
Oh, okay. I was like wait.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I've never tried fish and cheese. Maybe I don't know.
Good on a fish fillet or a tuna melt. I don't know about
yeah.
I guess it would depend on what type of fish it is.
Right.
Not that I'm a big fish eater and stuff, but you know.
But yeah, but like the mutton it's mixed with some kind of cheese sauce.
Is the silverware or like what sort of table setting are we sitting at? Is it super fancy or is it just kind of whatever?
It's not super fancy, but it's above commoner, if that makes sense. Upper middle class.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's like maybe something
I'm back.
you'd still find it in Walmart, but it's like it's fancy.
What can I roll
Fancy
to see if I
Walmart.
remember all this manner?
Fancy
It's
Walmart.
like my etiquette for eating out kind of thing. Maybe history.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Firstly,
okay.
you can tell that like it's not set. The table's not set for like a noble. There's not like 5 spoons or whatever.
That's okay.
So you would
Yeah.
say this maybe like poor to modest.
Right. Right, and of course, the whole table gets a basket of bread.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Unlimited bread?
Yeah, there's you can tell the bread's not warm. It's actually rather cold and tough. Maybe like a tough sourdough bread. But if you're into that nice crunch, I guess ripping it up off with your teeth or whatever.
Oh
Go ahead.
boy.
Classic.
I'm like looking. I'm like Jackal's looking at the food, and but she's remembering like the old lady that didn't touch her food, and she remembered that the old lady died, and so she's just like her stomach is growling, and she's just like she's conflicted right now. She's really conflicted on like a multiple levels. But at least she takes the bread and she's like ripping it up and like putting it in her pocket, like ripped up pieces of bread.
Yeah.
She's like stuffing in her. in her
Damn,
stuff.
like at your Red Lobster, shoving in the cheddar biscuits in your purse.
I gotta go. No, yeah. Put it in. Not like it's a bad date, but just like I'm preparing for the future.
Fair
Taking
enough.
advantage of this opportunity.
I am not too
to steal
proud
some bread.
to stuff cheddar biscuits in my purse. I have done this.
I'll never forget my auntie.
Y'all crazy.
As Mir is passing out stuff to us at the table, Rick is going to say to Tiffs, "Do you notice how skittish young girl is there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she's here against her will or whatnot, but it seems like, I don't know, it seems rather odd."
I don't know, maybe I could like try and talk to her, you know. Girl, working class girl.
I think that would be pretty good.
So Tiffs has to be super tactful.
Okay.
It's not going to go great for anyone. Like wave her down.
Okay. Like after like she finished, sets the table, putting the food on the table. she sees you waving her down, and she immediately moves up. Yes. How can I help you?
I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Would you prefer your private quarters?
No, just the nearest. Could you show me where it is?
She will point you towards in here, like Kadrat's office.
This is embarrassing, but yeah, how ladies like to go to the bathroom in pairs. Could you assist me?
Okay, she's like, she's probably like thinking that thing. She's like, okay, well, we can go to the servants' quarters, real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Make a deception, first and foremost.
The one time that Tiffs is
Yeah, no problem.
lying for a purpose. Ooh.
Yeah, she's like, oh, all right, let's go into servants' quarters, and she'll bring you here.
I steal Tiff's bread while she's away.
I mean, the bread's for the whole table, so
How
it's
dare you.
first come, first serve.
Whatever Tiff's like put on her plate, I'm like taking it, but just the bread. I'm working my way to like trying into the fish and the mutton, working up to it.
Nice.
Tiffs has never had such nice food, and you're gonna do this to her?
Aw.
Hey man,
Okay,
if you
yeah.
don't eat it now, you snooze, you lose.
Good point. Got a point. They take you to the servants' quarters. Let's say like the bathroom, the toiletries is right over here, sink and piss pot. They'll hand you some girl stuff. But yeah, what do you want to do next?
Make sure the door is locked first.
Do a slide. Do you want to do it without her seeing?
Yeah, it's like when we
Yeah,
enter,
sleight of
just
hand.
like
Do a sleight of hand.
nice.
Easy. You don't even hear a click. You just wave your hand and
Mm-hmm.
I'll like go up to her and be like, so like, what's really the deal going on here?
and she, what? What do you mean?
Just be like, do like the finger to the mouth, like quiet, like.
There's something like funny going on around here, right?
And
You're like,
she's-
obviously, are you like here against your will?
It's like, no. I work here. She's like really flustered. Make a persuasion check for me.
Actually, I think I have a thing for this. I think.
Yeah.
I can expend one of my.
Cyber.
Yeah.
You can roll one side, take energy die, and a number. All right, roll it.
D6,
1d6?
please. Okay.
13.
I don't know if 13 helps.
Okay.
I'm willing to lend you inspiration if you want.
Oh wait, I also have like inspiration.
Hey, if you want to roll inspo, go for it.
Yeah. What am I
No,
rolling
it's
for?
all-
Inspo? Just re-rolling or?
Yeah, just re-roll it. We'll keep the 4.
Okay. Persuasion. Where'd you go? There we go.
Wow, way better. Yeah, for sure. With that, like, she breathes, like, she exhales, like, okay, this cult, the Knights of the Black Swords, they just came here, like 2 weeks ago, and just took over the place. I haven't seen several of the other servant staff. I just started working here, and suddenly, I'm the only servant, aside from the chef, that is.
Is the chef in on it, maybe? Or
And,
are they against their will too?
She shakes her head. No, he just doesn't care. He just wants to cook.
Ah, yeah, chef. Ah, shoot. Why haven't you tried leaving?
It's like, and she shakes her head. We can't leave.
Sure you can. There's like a door and everything.
And she shakes her head. It's a double. It's a double double iron door with double portcullis, and the only way to open it is to activate the machinery on the top floor. There's no way out.
Door opens.
I have to,
Okay.
and there's no way I could survive the fall jumping off the ledge.
Right, yeah. Do a number on your legs.
And not to mention, the guards would just stop me to begin with. Or worse,
Yeah.
Kadroth.
I'm gonna contact like Brick and Amber.
Mhm.
Be like, so Colt, this Knight of Black Swords came here 2 weeks ago, took over the place, bunch of service mission missing except for and the chef. Can't leave because there's like really heavy iron double port thingamajig door, but there's mechanism on the top floor that will open it. Is there anything else I should get from her?
She'll also say, I don't know what's happened with the other servants, but I know them in the basement, in the cistern.
They're in the basement, did you say?
She nods her head. Mm-hmm.
Okay, basement. Servants might be in the basement.
Yeah, if they're alive at all. That's bad news. We should conclude this dinner as soon as we can and see if we can do some investigating.
Okay. Is the food poison at all?
I don't know, I've been stuffing my face.
No, I'm asking her.
She looks, what? No, of course not. Definitely don't say that around the chef. He'll probably stab you.
You could try. Alright then. Nothing else I could think to ask her.
Tell her we're gonna get her out.
Yeah, we'll get you out. Probably, maybe.
She like looks at you, and just nods. When you say probably, she's like yeah, okay.
Oh my god, thank you for helping me use the bathroom and stuff. Haha, let's go. like OMG.
She quickly leaves. Tiffs like you go back to your dinner table. Kadroth has come downstairs, and you can see that he gives like this glare at Mir. And she immediately scurries off back to the kitchen. And that like he smiles at you all, and just says, "So, Stormhearts, I trust the dinner is splendid."
Oh yes.
Where the hell's my bread?
I start shoveling my face full of food, and I don't even try to say words. I'm just like pretending that like I said words as I just have my face full of food.
Brick just takes the bread off his plate and just hands it over to Tiffs.
Hearing that, Kadroth is like, "Oh no! I will. We just get more. Mir!" He's like screaming for her. He's like, "Yes, get more bread. Yes, sir.
Where's the lamb sauce?"
Red like dabs her cheeks politely and like dabs her mouth with the napkin and like, "It's very well, thank you," in a very like what am I trying to say? A very contrived way. Like it's clear, like
I know what you mean. She's like going off script. I get you.
Exactly.
Why the hell are you talking like that?
Speaking like what?
I get it.
The food is wonderful, thank you, Kadroth, for your hospitality.
And he loves that. He rubs his hands as Mir gives everyone puts a basket of bread, 2 baskets of bread on the table for everybody. He's like, "Oh, I'm very happy to hear that. You see, I do hope that you all can use our lovely fortress as a hub, if you will, as you deal with the scourge of Icewind Dale, that being the Sunblight clan."
Who?
The Dwergar that they mentioned.
Indeed, there's a group of Dwergar. Well, to no good, to say the least. And he'll say, If you want to talk about a real cult, that's them, all right. Their
Why do you
goal.
say that?
Sorry, what was that?
Tyura loses some of her put upon mannerism and goes, "Why do you say that?"
It's like, oh well, that's because they're insane. Their goal is to actually kill everyone, so they can build an empire on top of it.
No, the part, I believe that she meant real cult. I mean, is there another cult we need to worry about?
And he says, no. No, of course not. No cult you need to worry about. Absolutely not. And perhaps you've heard some rumors around, and like he glares at where Mir is, and at that, like Mir rushes into the kitchen again. You see, we are the Knights of the Black Swords that are your generous hosts. We are a devout religious group, a small community that's growing here in Icewind Dale. You see, Auril has forsaken us. The one we worship, well, they actually care about us. Many of us were dying in this frozen tundra in the north, caused by Auril, eternal blasted blizzard. And, well, he saved us.
Saved you? How?
And with that, like, he takes out, like, off his, like, out of his shirt. And at that point, like, all the guards do as well. And they display a sword, a black sword, like a small amulet shaped like a black sword, and instantly, it's like a glass, like a black glass material, and you instantly recognize the Chardalin that some of you found on Nildar's desk. Not some of you, all of you, duh. And he'll continue, we were all saved by our Lord, who sent this to us. I certainly recall one day, starving, cold after losing an important gambling match. I had nothing, not even the coat on my back. And well, I wouldn't have made it if not for our Lord saving us. Saving me.
So who exactly is your Lord? Gwyn? I mean, talk about warmth and stuff, or...
No. First of all, I must say there is much misconception towards the category of our Lord, but their name is, well, Levistus.
Okay, recall that. Brick starts like scratching his head. I don't recall that god. Not quite. I guess not too well studied in the terms of religion.
Well, please allow me to explain. First of all, devils of all sorts get such a bad reputation. They're not evil per se. Why, in fact, complete opposite. They desire order, to install law and righteousness throughout the land. I mean, it's what a lot of, say, paladins would aspire to. And as you can see, Icewind Dale, all of 10 towns, it's a mess. Auril has gone berserk and needs to be put down. And of course, our people, we need someone to protect us from her bitter cold and cruelty. Who better than the archdevil of ice himself?
Well, I mean, Bricksink scratches his head again. He's like, well, I suppose that makes sense. I mean,
nodding.
Did you ever think just about maybe talking to her real and seeing what the issue is? It seems, from what I've heard, she seems to be upset or something. At least one of her clerics had mentioned.
And he's like, no one can speak with Auriel at this time. Maybe she may have some favorites here. Like, take that murderer, Sefik Calcho, for example. He's blessed by Auriel, killing people in her name.
I don't think that's quite within our nature, so there might be something going on. I mean, again, I'm not really too well versed, and I figure there might be something deeper to the issue than that. But, I mean, as long as you're, not hurting anybody and not holding anybody against their will, I mean, if you're looking to help people here in 10 towns, I mean...
Yes, that is the goal. And what better to prove that Lord Levistus will help everyone in 10 towns than to take care of this Sunblight clan.
Do you think the Sunblood clan is the issue, or I mean?
Absolutely. Of course, Auriel herself is an issue, but let's face it, it's not like we can take on a deity. So we have these group of Duergar who are trying to literally kill everyone and build an empire. It's quite insane. And so let's work together and take care of them.
Well, I mean, are they that posing that big of a threat to the 10 towns? I mean,
yes.
They just seem to be building the place for themselves up here, and as long as they're not invading town,
they are going to invade. They have been slowly building, and he's like very desperate, like he's trying to explain. It's like, Lord Levistus, he sent us visions. We've Hylith, you remember her? She was a seer, could see things, and part of it was the destruction the Sunblight clan would bring. And he's like trying to remember. You can like tell like he's never paid attention to her. He's like, it has to do with a dragon, and well, we all know for a fact that you the Stormhearts, you will be the ones to defeat the King Sunblight, Zardarok.
What?
And he's like, he tells you, he's like, Zardarok. And let me type it in the chat. And Hylith did mention his name, you guys. He is the leader of the Sunblight clan. And he's like, the self-proclaimed king of all of Icewind Dale.
I do recall her saying something about that before we did. Before she eventually passed. But
it's like, she told you. Excellent. So you see, it's this is absolutely what we believe in, and we know as well that you were able to stop a faction of them further north, and you even took out one of his sons, Nildar.
Well, to be fair, we didn't really want to do that. I mean, we were just investigating, and it seems they were giving issue to one of the towns. And
isn't that how every great adventurer trying to find some old lady's cat, and ta-da, they stumble upon the great evil of the land? This is prophesized. Do you not see?
That seems pretty quick for news to travel. I figured with all the issues and travel, it would have been a few days before you would have heard something about this.
With mouthful of food, Jackal's like, I thought you hated her.
And he's like, I yes, but her prophecies were true, and I had to work with her. That's besides the point. Listen, we have people around Surbrick, and news travels fast, especially when you're working for none other than Levistus himself. As I mentioned, prophecies are at play here.
If I recall about her prophecy, it said there was nothing we could do.
Did anyone copy and paste what you got from Auntie Hylith?
I don't remember exactly what she said. I thought there was just like they would just prophesize to bring destruction. Didn't seem like there was anything.
She definitely mentioned that only you. Let me try and find it.
At least that
Yeah, I do remember that
understanding of it.
Okay.
I do remember that she was very adamant that like we were important.
Yes.
About all this.
I'll repeat it. So she says, she told you Zardarok Sunblight, the Duergar, and he will conquer Icewind Dale unless you stop him. He has a fortress hidden in the spine of the world. That's the mountains, to the entire east, basically, of the world map. And she said it contains a forge powered by the still beating heart of an ancient fire dragon. And she tells you as well that his plan is to destroy 10 towns. But you can stop this if you find his fortress. She warns you not to face him too soon. Obviously because you'll be too weak. But she says you must test your mettle against the horrors that haunt the farthest reaches of Icewind Dale, or you can hope to survive the perils of Zardarok's fortress. Blech.
Well, I guess now come and think about it, she did mention that we might be the key to stopping them, but it'd be something when we're actually ready.
And we can assist you with getting ready. Yes. You see, that is exactly what we'd like to do.
How exactly are you going to help us?
With resources. As I mentioned, we have eyes and ears all over Icewind Dale. We can get you news, but as I mentioned earlier, you can use this fortress as a hub, somewhere safe you can always come to. And not to mention, and he says he'll continue further. And on top of that, well, we can deepen our bond even further. And let's see. He takes out like a nice fancy, like a little chest, like a portable chest when you can carry, and he opens it to reveal like more of those black sword amulets, but these are all thriving with energy. Amber.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of roll over this. Yeah, your nice religion check earlier. Your alarm bells kind of go off.
Yeah.
You can immediately tell that these amulets are filled with not just any kind of energy, but demonic energy.
Right.
Straight from the abyss.
I'm going to immediately psychic that to Tiffs. Be like, hey, don't put that on. Tell Brick right now. No one puts those on.
No one puts it on. Evil.
Furthermore, make a religion check here, Amber. Okay, 7. Okay, yeah. You just know that, like I mentioned, the abyss. This is bad.
I'm gonna inspo it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you
Slightly better.
I will toss you an inspo.
Okay, go for it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Much better. 17. Okay. Yeah. So you can tell that whoever puts this on, they will become insane. Not just that, but accepting like what's being channeled right now is it's like an archdevil's deal, which you can put together. This is what happened to all of these Knights of the Black Sword. Not only you become insane with the abyssal energy, but you will become susceptible to the whispers of Levistus.
Right.
and you know that that all of these guys, they weren't saved at all. Their souls literally belong to Levista.
Right. There
They're
we
doomed.
go.
They're literally doomed.
I mean,
telepathically. Oh, go ahead, Sirius.
Tyura finishes the bite that she's working on, and she goes, "My mama taught me it's terribly impolite to speak about religion at the dinner table."
Is that true, Amber?
Well, I mean, I don't want anyone else to hear.
No, it's you guys are talking telepathically, right?
Oh,
Oh
well,
no, I'm talking out loud. Like she.
Okay.
I'm just bringing her into conversation because it's she's the cleric.
Right.
It isn't right.
I'll just nod. I don't want to give too much away.
Oh well, I mean.
Yeah, terribly impolite. It gets in the way of eating.
Oh right.
Kadroth looks a little confused, and he's like, "Well, perhaps after dinner."
Yeah, that sounds great.
Is that Sharon in the tattoos?
Let's see what your hospitality is like, and then we can discuss getting on board with you.
You can see he's like a little annoyed, but I assure you, we've been so hospitable. But of course, if you want more time, understood. With that, he like closes the box, and like immediately the abyssal energy gets, and like he like puts it in his hammer space.
Nice.
But yeah.
He gets hammer space? Does he have a bag of holding in it?
Sure. Yeah, he does. His pockets are both bags of holding.
I want hammer space.
So Brick will just continue eating and finish off his meal. And well, it was a nice tempting offer there, Lord Kadroth, but I mean, again, we'll talk a little bit later when we have a chance.
He smiles. He loves it that you called him Kadroth. He loves it.
Yeah, Brick is definitely doing this just to like try to mask the scent of our.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he loves it. And he feels reassured at that. He's like, all right, well, settle in. I mean, you can go ahead and enjoy the nice fresh air. We're 100% safe here. As I mentioned, we are protected. No need to worry about any dirty deities, blizzards. Well, you enjoy. I'll be in my office if you need anything.
Okay, we'll seek you out, sir.
Okay. And at that point he will boob. The other cultists, they kind of stay, they hang around just to, you can see that they're there, like, formally, like, to quote-unquote protect you. They're basically part of making this place look fancy, right? But they also look kind of bored. They look hungry, specifically. They look very hungry. Like, watching you guys eat, they're just like...
You want some? I'm going to hold out a bread to them.
Like, the guy looks over to make sure Karth is... He grabs a bed and he's like, thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, you all look hungry.
I suppose we should finish up quickly so they can get eaten.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm already done.
Oh, well, I suppose that's what...
You guys are slow.
Well, I mean, I like to take my time and enjoy the food and, the atmosphere of all the people eating with. But, to Tiffs telepathically, you think maybe I should, go speak to Kadroth, maybe try to get his attention, and then maybe the rest of you, or at least maybe if a few of us can go see what's in the basement.
good plan?
I'm not sure how we want to split this up, but I think actually we might want to send Tyura when we have a chance to go maybe to hit the gate. So if we find prisoners inside, we could open it up and stage a break while all the guards are occupied.
She would be the one to know how to work a mechanism. Whoop, whoop.
But my only fear is that if they've been down there for several weeks, they might be not in a condition to be able to get out.
What was it?
They might not be into the condition to get out on their own.
Ah, right.
Well, I mean, we won't know until we try, right? So I suppose that if Brick's like mid-sentence changes to speaking out loud. Oh well, I suppose we should go speak to Kadroth if anyone would like to join me. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I figured I'd go see what's all the hubbub.
I've sort of lost my appetite.
After eating
For,
everything.
yeah. And she like pauses and is like, for anything more, I think I'm done. Kind of done for the day.
Well, that's what happens when you eat too fast, there, Jackal.
Yeah, well, I ate, so there.
I mean,
My bread. How could you say no to all this?
he does have a point. Well, Brick starts to stand up. I suppose we'll go talk to him. Are you guys gonna head back to the room, or?
Yeah, I think we'll regroup to discuss what our next moves are going to be, and then maybe get some fresh air, like you said.
Right. Sounds good. So Brick is gonna head into Kadroth's, I guess, waiting room.
I'll head out with everybody once everybody gets going.
Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, no
You're good.
Okay.
So Tyura finishes her plate and she sets her things down and she goes, I have to say it seemed to uncomfortably remind me of when we used to have the deep stones about, and they used to always talk about how they were followers of Earth. However, my family, well, they were followers of Vivaldi, and we believed in the Forge, but they believed in the God of Earth, and they kept on talking about following Earth and how they wanted to convert us, and it always ended up terribly awkward, and we just had to say, like, please, let's just not discuss it, because it was always going to devolve into an argument. And she just kind of babbles on and on about how awkward it is when someone of another religion tries to convert you.
Okay. Okay. High points. Tyura's family. They subscribe to the God of Earth, right?
They believe in Vivaldi.
Okay, Valdi. Okay.
The people she'd have over for dinner believed in Earth.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah.
She's unfortunately having PTSD from those angry dinner conversations that they used to have.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think that sounds rather dwarven to have a heated discussion over one's deity. All right. So what's the plan, gang?
I'm at least going to go back to the room and let everyone know about the basket of bad things. Rick is talking to the guy. Does anyone want to back him up, or are you just going to scope the place out?
Well, I figured since I have like we can just relay.
Mhm.
And if I just want to keep him busy.
True, yeah.
So if I keep him busy and the guards are busy eating, then it might be a chance where we can then like take our action here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
She doesn't want another pitch. She doesn't want to get preached to again.
Yeah. Like I would appreciate backup, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's start with Brick. So Brick, you enter Kadrat's office.
Oh, hello, Lord Caldroth. I figured now would be the time to go ahead and talk about what your plans are for 10 towns and whatnot, and just, see what's going on.
Oh, he's like, oh, yes. And like, let's see. Let's say like your conversation goes, like maybe you find out that Kadra actually has no like plan. His plan is to do what Levista do.
Yeah.
But you're distracting him with chitter chatter. Roll a persuasion for me.
Yeah. I need to get proficient in persuasion.
Oh! You want to inspo that?
I guess so.
Flat 0. Man.
Alright, here goes the zone. Alright. Much better.
Yeah, given, you were already chatting him up, you already buttered his bread. He's already able to, you can talk to him. All right, Team B, whoever Team B is, what do you want to do?
Well, I at least want to get everyone up into the room, and then Tiffs, I guess, can tell Tyura about the device, and I can tell everyone else about the amulets being bad.
Okay. So all of you go back
to figure out, some sort of plan of attack. Yeah.
Okay, let me just throw your tokens over there. Way over there.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Boop, you're back home. You use your toiletry, brush your teeth after your meal, and then
And does her hair. And it just immediately pops back into the shape it was before.
That's how it works. True. But yeah, like Amber just relayed. Amber
we're not touching those amulets. They're
Mhm.
abyssal magics. They're gonna make you go crazy and do whatever that devil tells you to do. So just don't put them on.
Yeah, I figured it'd be too good to be true. Powered given isn't the same as powered gained. It's off.
Everyone's
It's
always
weird.
so curious about the religions.
But,
I don't know. This really
Tyura,
cool
there's a
religion.
device somewhere up on this floor that opens the front gate, so we should try and look for it first, maybe.
Oh, I'd be curious to see how that works.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
So we're gonna try to go into the basement.
I think after we open the device from up here, hopefully we can keep the Lord, air quotes, distracted for long enough.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So you already know that when you leave here, it's the I don't want to call it a bridge, but like it's not a corridor, but like I'll call it a corridor, but you can look down and see the ground. This heads over to the southwest side, southeast side, excuse me. So you can reach the southeast tower by just walking directly over here. Where the device would be, like this is like over here. Well, you can't see from here, but like over down, like directly here is where the the entrance is, and obviously right here is where the mechanics the mechanics to open it is, because you guys saw that that the guy was yelling at you from up there. So
So trying to figure out the best way to phrase this. So we might need some more, I don't know, subterfuge. Is that right?
Yeah,
Like,
something stealthy, I think, for now at least, until we in the basement and airing all their dirty laundry.
I can make one of you, and she points to either Tiffs or Tyura. I can make one of you unseen, which would be the
I don't
best.
need magic to be unseen.
All right then,
Tyura
Tyura, I'm
is-
gonna make you invisible. whenever we're ready. But hold still, and Jackal like reaches out her hand and like up to Tyra's eye and just like quickly just like plucks an eyelash from her.
An eyelash. Ouch.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Got hurt.
I was thinking the eyebrow, but ow. Tyura like grabs her eye and goes, ah!
Yeah. Sorry.
It's needed for this.
What?
It's for this spell.
Precious few of those.
I reach into my pouch and I like grab some sticky gum and I just like wrap it up into the wrap up the eyelash into it.
All right.
Put it back in my little pouch. I'll save it for when we need it.
Cool.
All right, let's see what we can do before you get anyone invisible first. Or should we do that before we even leave and just say that Tyura is indisposed?
The fish didn't agree with her.
Yeah, something like that.
I already feel like that fish might be disagreeing with me. You can use that as an excuse.
There we go.
Perfect.
Mm.
Tyura burps.
Oh, I can taste it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Visible time.
visible time, and so the rest of you want to go back down.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to do you want to make her invisible now?
It's up
That's
to you
not a
guys.
bad idea, but I don't know if we need to back her up first to figure out the device before we go downstairs or not. So
Mm.
Yeah. It doesn't last forever. So.
I would feel a little safer. I mean, she can be invisible until we get over there.
Oh,
So-
one moment. Let me change my shoes to something a little bit more comfortable.
Sure.
Put on my nice
So-
shoes.
So just to clarify, Amber, Tiffs, and Jackal, you head back down just to kind of engage Kadroth perhaps a little bit, or just to make him think that you're here. If anyone asks about Tyura, you just say, "Hey, she had to poo," while she is going to try to inspect the machination of the door.
Yeah.
Is she going to open it?
You say
Oh,
if she can break it, that might be cool, but that would break the invis for sure.
Right.
So that I don't know. I don't know if we should wait until we're hitting these guys until she comes out of stealth and does her shenanigans, or what? And anyone have any?
So, is Tiffs going to telepath with Tyura?
Good idea too.
Yeah, I think I have to.
bring my
Can I?
along. I might be able to set up a remote triggering deck mechanism, which would allow me to open the door when we desire without someone being actually manning the mechanism.
Okay.
Okay, I have to expend a die to, I think to use this again.
Okay.
So, and we'll see how long this lasts. 6 hours. I'm psychically connected to Tyura for 6 hours.
Have fun with that.
6 long hours.
I mean, Tyura and someone else. You can do one other
yeah.
person.
Fine, Jackal, it's your turn.
Jackal. All right.
Oh God. All right.
You just start hearing a buzz as it comes on. You just start hearing this odd rambling buzz. That's a weird combination of technical schematics, random factoids that pop into her head. You also catch a little monotone of little insecurities and how her hair is too poofy, and just this it just starts as a buzz, like a hum in your head.
That's how much psychic damage I take.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. 8. Oh, that's funny. All right. Okay. So let me throw you guys you 3 put your tokens back over into the room.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just I'm just gonna say that I cast invisibility on Tyura now.
Yes.
Then It's
Sure.
just to get that.
Oh yeah,
for.
she has to be in a range, right? So no problem. Yeah, and so
yeah.
she
So
goes
so
in this-
so Tyura, you're invisible for an hour.
Cool.
Okay.
Wearing
Alright.
her comfy shoes now, so hopefully she'll do better with stealth checks.
I think at that point, Brick Kadrath kind of exhausts himself in trying to say he has a plan, but he doesn't. What do you want Brick to do?
So he's kind of just run out of not like any concrete ideas. It's just like, Livis is this or
Levisus is what?
like this and this. Like he doesn't have like a concrete plan.
He's like, oh, but he absolutely has, of course. But it's just a case of, well, he believes it a step-by-step process, you see. And he will inform me of the next step when he can. Make an insight check for me.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, you just kind of nod, like, alright.
Well, usually, I mean, for me at least, I would like to know the whole process before we begin. You know, if someone's teaching me move by move, like say if they're teaching me how to dance, I would like to know the step that comes after, so I can kind of plan my feet around my wife didn't appreciate me stepping on her feet every dance,
Kadrath says, oh, understood. However, let's say Levistus wants to leave it all in your hands. He certainly knows how effective you will be in dealing with Sunblight. How could I forget? I in fact do have the next step of what we could do. For you see, we've been informed that there is a squadron of the Sunblight clan here within Caer de Naval, within the town. However, we're unaware of where. You see, they're made up of Dwergar who can easily shrink themselves and turn invisible. Finding them is very difficult. It's just they're, and I will be very transparent with you. It's quite embarrassing that they're right here under our nose. If at the least you can do, please, maybe search the town and see if you can find this squadron and deal with them.
Oh, we could definitely try to go speak to him. I mean, I like to work, in a step-by-step process myself, where I try to talk to people most of the time before bringing out, the guns, so to speak, and he kind of flexes a little bit to.
Kadrath kind of goes like, he makes like a frown, like a. I'm afraid. Well, you're welcome to try, Sir Brick. However, I'll be honest, I highly doubt you'll be able to. As I mentioned, there are encounters with them. Hearing, they're quite far gone, if you will. I mean, once you want to destroy all of 10 towns, build an empire on top of it, I mean, kind of gone off the rails there.
That does seem to be an issue. Are you sure they haven't already found their way into the fortress here? I mean, he looks around like if they're invisible and can change their size and whatnot, then surely they've already snuck their way in.
He's like, oh, of course not. Fortified. I'm sure you saw the gate. There's no way. It's impossible for anyone to come in. And as I mentioned, we have Levistus himself watching over us.
Oh, you're watching over you, huh? Oh.
Indeed, yes.
Well, so he can see invisible stuff and whatnot. Let you know. Does he speak directly to you, or?
Sorry, what?
Does he speak directly to you, or?
Levistus, he you can see like a sweat drop on his face. Make insight with advantage.
Sure.
Nice. So Levisus is not Levisus. Kadroth is like, well, in fact, I have a method to communicate with. Indeed, yes. Where I can study various prophecies that he sends me, be able to plan ahead. Yes, absolutely, yes. Okay, so I guess Brick is gonna stay in there, right? And still keep talking with Kadroth. Amber, Jackal, and Tiffs, what do you three want to do?
Have we seen the entrance to the basement?
We've seen the entrance. It was previously blocked, I think, by some guys.
Yes, it's in the northwestern tower. I believe it was Brick who saw it, or Jackal. But like a guard was on top of it. But I guess you'll find out what happens when you get there, if you choose to go there.
So I'm gonna just let these guards here in the dining hall know. Hey, we're just go getting some fresh air, like the Lord recommended. Haha.
Yeah. They're kind of at that point, since dinner's done. These guys are going to start
eating now.
Yeah, they're actually starting to eat.
Well, don't let us bother you.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Wait for everyone to come outside.
Oh yeah. I'm make a show of patting my belly. Still full.
Oh, let me see. Actually, and you guys will actually some more guards, are coming out of the southeast tower, to sit and eat. Let's say Tiffs is out here.
So once they move by, it's like, well, now's probably our best chance. We should probably huff it.
Someone can make all three of you can make a
Perception?
Perception, yeah.
What's off?
All right. 15 for Tiffs. Tiffs and Amber, you kind of you count how many of the guards come out,
right?
As you watching them go into it to eat. You notice there's one left behind in there. You know that there's one missing. And you can assume, oh hey, that one, they're one of them stays behind. They probably have a second. They're going in shifts.
I will let them know.
I always sneak in and dispose of them.
Should we try to trick him out also, maybe?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You got options. But yeah, you guys know it's in this tower.
Yep.
It's northwest.
I'll stick on the door. And then once Tiffs and Jackal are stacked up, I'm going to knock on it.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
No response.
I'm going to talk loudly into the door. Hey, anyone there? Could use some help?
You hear someone go, huh? What? You can hear a dude was sleeping. And he's like, oh. And he comes up and he opens the door. Oh, yeah. What'd you need?
I think I saw a Duragar over here, and I'm going to point up this tight space here.
Make a deception check, please.
Duragar over by your quarters, too, before she's invisible.
15. Let's see. Let me make a roll, guy. All right. The guy looks at you and he's, there's no Dwerger here. The fortress.
Didn't you hear him, though? They're invisible.
He's like, look, lady, there aren't any Dwerger here. They
Was this
can't
guy?
see you.
How about I just show you where I got it?
Bathtub.
Was this guy? He should have known that I was a Dwerger. That Tyura's a Dwerger.
I don't know if this guy saw you.
Okay.
And he's just like, no, I gotta stay in here. This is my guard.
Well, shouldn't you be eating?
He's like, no, I eat later.
I don't know if I can get this guy out any further.
Yes, your deception was unfortunately.
Yes, you two got any bright ideas? I'm gonna mental link that to. Actually, I can't. Tiffs and Jackal.
Oh, right. Yes, it's Jackal and
Well, I guess they'll just see me flailing.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys step up. What do you want to do?
Oh boy.
This is a closed door. Huh?
No, it's open right now.
He's open.
Amber's talking to him.
I think couldn't we just rush him?
Well, hang on. Hey, man. You hungry?
He's like, oh yeah, well, I honestly pretty am, huh?
I got some bread for you if you let us in there.
Stuffed it in the bag.
And he's like, well, what do you want to... I mean, if you want to come inside, you...
Yeah, let's just hang out.
Let's do it.
Like...
He steps back so you guys can come inside.
And then we can rush him.
I hand him Tiff's bread.
And he's like, oh, thanks for the bread. And he starts munching on it while he goes back to his chair.
Yeah, now you'll get you'll get a second ration later, and no one will know.
And he's like, yeah. Besides, I like bread.
Who doesn't?
Honestly, who doesn't?
He's just sitting on his chair, munching on the bread.
Okay. Can we go in?
Yeah, he told you guys to come in.
I went in, yeah.
Wow, I've never been inside a tower this cool before. Wow.
He notices Amber walking over, and he's like, "Oh, if you don't mind, don't make sure you don't step on that trap door there."
So yeah, sure. This what you're guarding, huh?
And he's like, I mean, I'm not really guarding it, but I'm pretty. No one's not supposed to go down there.
Trap door? What does it do?
Oh, it goes down to the cistern.
Oh, what?
It's like, yeah, the cistern.
I don't know what that is.
And he's like, I don't know either.
You never took a look?
It's like, I know it has a lot of water in there. And it's really cold.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for someone like you.
And he's like, oh no, it'll definitely be cold for me. I mean, it's cold for anybody.
I mean, with
Like,
those
what, you want me to go down? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
with those amulets.
And he's like, oh, you point at the sword,
Yeah.
the black sword. And he's like, oh, yeah. It's like, well, these don't actually have anything in them. I mean, they're kind of just something that popped up for most of us, helped us during the blizzard, or whatever else for some other people. For me, it just gave me lots of bread and cheese. Smoked food.
Huh.
You think there's more bread and cheese down there in the cistern?
And he said, oh yeah, we store food down there. It's really cold, so we have lots of meat and stuff.
What's upstairs?
It's upstairs. He's like, oh, just the guards' rooms. Some more of us.
Urge to steal rising. We can contact Jackal.
Okay, don't you have a spell or something that would knock him out?
What? No. What?
What?
Tiffs, are you in my head?
Yes, I'm in your head. It's didn't we? Oh, right. Yeah, no, we didn't talk about this beforehand.
Get out of my head.
No, we need it to communicate.
What?
Knock him out.
With what?
I know you no magic. Can't you do anything?
What do you want me to do? Kill this guy?
Or just like knock him unconscious or something.
I can't do that. I don't know anything like that. What are you talking about?
A wizard are you?
Huh?
Knockout
That's not-
wizard.
that's none of your business.
Whatever.
But yeah, this guy, I'd say he's probably finished the bread by now. And he's just sitting there, he's like, just staring at you guys.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm just going to open up the trapdoor.
He's like, oh, hey, you don't want to open that.
I'm so curious.
And he's like, yeah, it's just a cistern. I mean, we're not supposed to go down there. Oh yeah. Also, it's not safe.
Oh,
Doesn't that make it fun though?
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, no, you don't want to endanger your life.
We're adventurers, though. We do that for a living.
I like to live on the edge.
It's like, you guys are too wild. You need to go to church.
Look to Amber.
Thumbs up.
He's like, listen, it's unsafe. You shouldn't go. Just
Going down.
how about you go back to your rooms, or I don't know.
just
Something
ignoring everything. How does this door down here look like it locks?
Oh, yeah.
It locks from the inside.
Oh, maybe I should bust that lock first, huh?
Well, is it like a latch, or is it like a key
It's got
thing,
like
or is
a-
it like a...
Yeah, it's got like a, I guess you call it a latch. Like it's a sliding thing,
like a bolt? A dead bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a really big one, like the size of your arm.
Yeah.
And like two of them actually. It's a fortress, so it's gotta be fortified. Yep, and you can see it's made out of like both wood and steel. Like even if you were to break the wood part with like you'd need a ram but like even if you broke that wood part, you wouldn't be able to get in because there's like bars of steel.
I almost want to screw it. Tiffs is going bold and like opening up the latch down there and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to lock the door.
Okay, yeah. So Jackal locks it. He'll notice, like, why are you locking the door? And he'll just
This
walk
guy's
up.
voice.
Because it's cold out.
And he's like, that's not gonna stop. You don't need to do that.
Backstab.
Oh, you're gonna backstab? I mean, it's your choice. You can roll with advantage. Attack. He doesn't know.
Oh no!
Psychic blades, go!
They are cultists.
Sorry, let me get a sheet up.
Psychic. He just dies from a headache.
Poor guy.
Guys from a headache.
He did get bread before he died, at least.
He got that bread.
Yeah. How do you want to kill him?
Just like the
that
blade, like just enters and like it like phases into his helmet through his skull, and then just like disappears out of my hand.
Yeah.
Oh god, like Psylocke.
He's just like, oh, why'd you lock the door? And he just drops to the ground, and he's motionless.
Oh, we should have done that ages ago. Come on.
Why are we waiting for Jackal to do magic when you can do magic?
But I didn't want to do that.
You can do that?
Yeah.
That's
Like just summon another one.
glad you're on our side. Anyway, let's drag him into the cistern.
R.I.P. Bob Oblivious.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Is he bleeding at all or anything?
I'll say no. It's a psychic thing. So, you know what? He like there's like a singe coming from his helmet.
Okay.
He's got like a little nose.
What if we just prop him up?
Put him in his chair.
Put him in his chair. And I'm gonna take some bread and I'm just gonna stuff it down his throat with my mage hand, just so it looks like he choked to death.
Oh.
Sure.
Hang on, has he got any gold on him or anything?
Yeah. He's got
Fiend.
something. Make a sleight of hand check. Yeah, you find 2 gold.
Jackpot.
We didn't do anything. He choked on the bread that I gave him.
Yeah.
He choked on Tiff's. He choked on Tiff's bread.
Time's a wasted, no folks. Let's head down here quick.
Huh? Yeah.
Stole my bread.
You gave it up.
Did not.
We can argue about bread later. Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
pop down.
Yeah, so the 3 of you will head down there. Meantime,
Oh, Tiffs. Tiffs. Yeah, signal Tyura.
All right. Tyura is
We're in.
trying to be as quiet as possible with her
Sure.
little backpack full of parts,
Sure.
but she's going in her comfy shoes, so she's wearing soft leather boots,
Mm-hmm.
and she's doing like the cartoonish tiptoe because that's how she sneaks. And she's heading towards the door where she heard that the door mechanism was.
Okay.
A big gate with the portcullises and all the double stuff.
So you'll need to pass through the southeast tower. And as you're approaching, as you like basically open this door, you start to hear the guards from downstairs. They're talking with each other. Make a stealth check.
She's gonna hug the wall like Kronk.
Please tell me you're singing a song.
Yeah, right. At least, you know what? She's humming it, and Tiffs can hear it the.
Now, am I making this with advantage or am I just rolling it straight?
Sorry, what was that?
Am I making this with advantage because I'm invisible, or am I just rolling it straight?
Just roll straight because they can't see you anyway.
Oh god!
Just like your cling. Does invisibility normally give?
I don't know.
You can't use guidance with it also, or that would break it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because guidance is a spell that you cast.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't give you any stealth bonuses. So, yeah, with that, you hear, huh? What was that noise?
It's a box.
Footprints.
And then one guy will come upstairs. He's like, and he's like looking around. I'll say you're like right around here. He's like just looking around. He doesn't see like what does Tyura do?
She's hugging the wall. Like,
Okay.
Just like Kronk. She's just like...
You're not moving, right? You're not moving, right?
No, she's staying still. She's
Yeah, okay.
hugging the wall.
He like looks around and then he's gonna go check the door. And he's like, you can hear him say, "Hey, Fel, you guys okay in here?" And you're like, "Yeah, we're good." And you can hear another guy says, "Doing great." And he's like, "All right." It's like, must have been the wind. It's like, and he's like looking out. It's like, did we always have gargoyles? And he goes downstairs.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. He left. Tyura.
Tyura's like got her adrenaline going, and she's like in your head, since you're psychically linked to her, you're just hearing, "Oh God, if they find me, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, just stay still. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank God. Oh, thank God, they went away. All right. Stay quiet. And she's just gonna do the tiptoe, and she's gonna say, "Move your foot like this." No, that's making too much noise. She's overthinking everything she's doing right now, and you're hearing all of it.
Yeah.
And she's gonna just keep on being as quiet as she possibly can be, heading in the same direction.
Okay. Yeah. You head to the door. The door's not locked. The guy who just came, like he didn't like close it entirely, so it's a little. But go ahead and roll another stealth for me.
Here we go. Okay.
All right.
Sneaky artificer.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to successfully go inside. As you to your right, who's a goblin, and another one over here who is another goblin.
Where am I on the map? I'm trying to figure out.
Ooh, go to the right, to the far right of the map.
You can hold down Shift and
Thank you.
Ping. And it should
Okay, I see. Yeah.
What is it? Shift and what?
Shift
And ping.
Shift
We'll move the map for everybody. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Are those both goblins?
Yes.
What else is in this room?
No one else. This guy, you can see he's just admiring the levers and gears. Just can't stop.
So is this the mechanism room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right then.
Like this right here in the middle of the room, it's just this massive device of chains and levers. And you can tell like this is what operates the portcullis. Like you can see like right here, these are literally the bars of the portcullis that can move up and down. And then like there's other gears and stuff to lift it up. And you also notice oh, you're an artificer. Fuck it, whatever. You notice that like right in the middle, there's like spikes that will go right down, and like whoever's like in the middle of the gates trapped, they'll just Mortal Kombat
Pretty
fatality.
standard defense materials here. I see that you're just hearing a running litany of kind of assessment of their defensive capabilities for the door mechanisms. And she's contemplating the ways that each chain must connect to. So this chain must connect to the left side of to support the weight of the portcullis to make sure that it doesn't. And this must be a security chain. That does make sense for when you're actually under attack. You wouldn't want the security chain to be unsafe.
Got it.
And so
Got it.
she's just mumbling to herself, and then she kind of thinks, now if I am able to plant something there, if I can just put a lock on that particular chain at the right moment to make it activated at a specific time, we can make the door open at will. Is that something I can do?
No. To open it, you have to pull the lever this guy is on guard.
So, my thought is, if the lever is connected to a particular type of mechanism,
Mm-hmm.
there might be a way to create a gadget that will sever the tension holding the portcullis, or
That's way too out there. I'm gonna say like just trying to control the lever is way easier and simpler. Yeah.
You
As
also
there's
have
something,
your assistant or whatever down there, Gimlet.
Mm-hmm.
Gimlet that's true, but Gimlet is down there right now, and it would be too conspicuous to have him here.
So like
That's
I'll
true.
say like I remember the plan was for you guys to open it and then like keep it open. I mean, right?
Yes.
You can do
Just
that.
force it open the whole way.
Yeah. Like, once you open it, it's obviously closed right now. If you open it and like you mess with the device, you can keep it open. But like, yeah, like trying to open it at will on your command, no. I'm gonna say that's not possible. Not unless you like maybe had an unseen servant could do it. So like, well, I don't know if an unseen servant can or not. I don't know. But or I mean, actually, Giblet could do it too. But obviously, these two are gonna be right there.
Give me a second. I thought I had like a little servo dude you could toss around, but I guess I don't have that yet.
Oh, okay.
Is there a door in this room?
A door?
Yeah, like I came in through an entryway. Is there a door here?
Right behind you and right ahead of you. To that, which you can tell will lead to the southwestern tower. And you also see another door here. You can assume that leads to some room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to knock on this door.
That will break invisibility.
Oh, will it? Oh, right.
Fortunately, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that counts as casting a spell. You can still knock on it yourself or something.
Yeah. All right. I'll try moving past these guys very slowly.
Yeah, your stealth check is still good. You can't move here through that. That's like all of that's like the whole device.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to slip by this guy, but he's like dancing around the, and so you have an opportunity to slip right by him.
Okay.
Dancing around
can
it.
I tell whether or not this door has a lock?
You can, and it is not locked. I mean, it has a lock.
It does have a lock.
It has a lock, yes.
I'm going to knock on this door gently but audibly.
Okay. And he's like, huh? What was that?
And I'm going to step back a little bit and...
He's like looking and he's like, let's see. I'm gonna roll something from here. Let me ask, what is it you want to accomplish? You want him to...
What I want to try to do is I want to knock on that door, get him to open it up, go inside, and then lock the door behind him so he's trapped.
Thank you. Yeah, always tell me your plan. Yeah, so you will go in there and he's like, huh, what was that? He looks in there for a check sec. Maybe one of these weapons just shifted on.
And she quietly pulls the door closed.
Okay. Before you do, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So as you peep in here, you can tell this is an armory. There's several what seems to be basic weapons and armor, but it's like a glitter of your eye, hanging in the very corner of the wall. This fella here is even looking at it. Is a gun.
Huh. That's different. Tyura pauses for a moment, and Tiffs hears, huh, I don't know where they found one of those, but that's interesting.
Well, what do you find?
There's one in the armory. But she's going to quietly pull the door closed.
Okay.
Yep. Want to lock it.
Indeed. Yeah, you lock it. The lock is on the outside, so it's locked. What do you do next?
I'm going to quietly walk over to the mechanism.
Yep.
And I'm gonna... What's the other guy doing over there against the wall?
They look pretty tired. They're just kind of sitting on a chair, playing with their legs.
Okay. I think of what I could do to... Because if I open up the gate, he'll almost definitely see it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well this guy's settled for now until he realizes... I don't have much time before he's realize, hey, I'm trapped!
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Metal Gear Durger?
I believe in you. You're doing great.
Okay. Can I put a basket on his head like Skyrim?
He's awake. You can do that, sure, but he's just going to take it off. Unless you, I don't know.
Are there lights?
There are lights? Actually, no. These guys don't need lights.
Oh, they have dark vision?
Uh-huh.
How good is dark vision?
Good enough.
Okay. What am I going to do about this guy? Any thoughts? I'm open to suggestions.
I mean, it's a goblin. You might just have to, like, knock him out.
Yeah, you can just bop him on the head with whatever you're carrying.
Bop it.
Pick him up and
Firebolt
pop him
him.
on his
Just go right up into his face and. Well, not right up to his face because you don't have disadvantage. But...
Okay. I'm going to. Let's see. Do you want to put a basket over his head? But I guess she's gonna come over. And is he wearing a hood? Like, it looks like he is wearing a hood in his token.
He's not actually wearing a hood. He just got like regular clothes on.
She's going to gently pick up the collar of his shirt and stuff it over his head.
Okay. Let's see. I think that would be like a grapple check, really.
Okay.
And at that point, the invisibility will wear off.
Attack? I didn't mean to attack.
Yeah, doing something like that is definitely an attack. You are, you're doing something like that. So yeah, that's definitely an attack.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do that. I didn't mean to like damage him or attack him, but I did mean to like blind him temporarily for a moment.
That's gonna count. That's definitely gonna count.
Yeah, this isn't great radius.
I would say you're better off probably just knocking him out.
Yeah, me too.
You'll have advantage on the attack. This guy's locked in here. You know for a fact the guards are downstairs too. It's only if you'll have enough time probably to get out. What was that?
With the gun.
It's just not something. She's not that hardened yet. She will be. I'm sure she'll grow to be that. She's just a kid out of college right now.
Dodge this.
But just remember, we're trying to save people.
All right, let's see what I get for strength. I want to see what happens. So you said with advantage or normal?
Whatever you do is going to have advantage because once you're done, you won't have invisibility. That's a strength save. You got to roll athletics or athletics if you want to try to grab his thing. Perfect. He gets an opposing thing.
It's not bad.
Hang on. Let me make sure this is on. There we go. Yeah, he super failed. All right. Yeah, you shirt and throw it over him, and he's like, "Wah! What's going on?" You're not visible. You're visible now.
Kraken.
Like he's confused.
She's going to try to. So she's got his clothes up around his head. She's going to try and like. I must have some cloth around me, or like some, or he's got some cloth on him. She wants to tie his clothing around him so that he's gotta have to figure out a way to get out of it for a couple minutes.
You want to use your rope?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you can try to hog tie him. Okay. Let's just put that part as your athletics check. So like you throw your his shirt over his face, and then you like start to hog tie him. And he's just like, ah! What? He can't see what's going on because he's blind. He's basically blindfolded. He's like, oh no! Ah!
It's invisible Durger. Okay, so she's gonna secure him for a moment, and she's gonna go over to the mechanism for the door, and she's going to open up the portcullis.
Okay, yeah. So there's essentially four. One for the door, one for the portcullis, both portcullis, two for each portcullis, and one for the last door. So I assume you're going to open up all four.
Yeah, she's going to make sure that the way is clear.
Perfect. Yep. It takes a second, like a round. So 12 seconds total, I guess. And from in there, you can hear this guy going. He's like slamming across the door. No! My baby! Who's touching my baby?
She's going to, as soon as they're in an open position, she's going to slam a couple of pins into the chains, and she's going to disconnect the mechanism.
Nice. Oh, you're
So
gonna.
she's going to slam a couple of locking pins into the chains so that they're stuck, and then she's going to disconnect the closing mechanism so that no longer work.
Roll a you can either roll Tinker's Tools or Smith's Tools, either or, whichever you prefer. With advantage. Fuck it, because it's broken already.
Yeah. Let's see if we roll with advantage. Oop, I'll roll it again.
Yeah, you don't need to. Well, if you want to, go ahead. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, perfectly. In fact, I'll say like after you're like you take your hairpins out, so because they're not needed, you don't need to leave those behind. Yeah, this thing is gonna stay open. Someone can fix it, of course, but that will take quite a lot of time to do so.
Okay. So I want to make sure that it'll take like at least a day or two of someone who knows what they're doing to fix this.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I won't say a day or two. Like hard work, several hours. So basically, a whole day, 8 hours.
Okay, because I'd like to try and fuck it up more if I can.
I mean, you can stick around and wait for like if you're going to choose to stick around, but there will be consequences.
I don't want to stick around. I'm just sure I can fuck up the mechanism more.
You fucked it up, but like I said, like if you continue to keep trying to do more, that's time consuming. Understand?
All right, then she's gonna dash. She's
perfect.
She's running for it.
All right. Where would you like to go? I'll just throw your token there.
Let me see. So the guys I heard before, they were in this area, right?
Let's see. No, they were down here. That's like you came from this room. But like you can definitely hear some noise going downstairs. Like a lot of the guards are like scrambling.
I don't know what's on this side.
Doesn't matter. They know they're onto us.
Pretty much.
There's no easy way for you to get into the courtyard.
You've got agents coming.
I'm going to try
exactly.
Little exclamation mark. I am going to try heading this way.
Sure. Yeah, like you're dashing through the snow. So you just head that way. There's nothing that comes after you or anything. But like as you're here, you then see downstairs. Like if you move your what is it again, gang? Click. There you go. Yeah, like all the guards are like out here. Like this is open, and they're like, "What the hell?" So you see that immediately, Tyura.
Gates can do that?
Yeah, right.
Gates can be open?
Yeah, right. The dogs are barking. The other ones stop eating their dinner, and they're coming out too. I'll say even Kadroff, like Brick, you're like halfway conversation, and all that noise happens, and so he's like gonna come outside as well, and all that.
Well, maybe we spoke too soon about those Duergar.
And he's like, preposterous! There's no way they could get in here.
Well, I did see some weird-looking statue hanging about the outside.
And he's like confused, like, what?
The gargoyle.
Gargoyles? We don't have gargoyles.
Well, there's one hanging out our window.
And he's like, you see him sweating, and he's like, well, would you mind? I mean, this fort is your home for the time being. Would you mind seeing what can be done, please, sir?
I can go give it a look-see.
Thank you. Like as you're leaving, you see him immediately rushing, and Thoob is like standing guard here.
Do I see him like rush to this position, or is it just like out
You
of
see him.
corner?
You just see him like go into his office.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? No. Make a perception check. Perception check. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. You just see him rush into his office.
Amber kind of heads out. Oh, what's all the hubbub about?
All of them are like on guard. It's like, sir, Stormheart. These guys don't know your name yet, but they're like, Stormheart, sir. Seems he may have you can choose to maybe assist us.
Well, I mean, I was just speaking to Lord Kartroth, and he said something about a Dwergar attack, and figured, figured they'd probably try something sometime.
And they're all like, shit. They start to get organized, like they're giving each other orders. And some of you search the area. Look out for any Dwergar. Kill them on sight.
Well, hold on. There is don't kill them now. I mean, there are Dwergar that are good and friendly, and like my
Sunblight clan must be. There's no reasoning with the Sunblight.
Oh well, Sunblight, correct. But my companion, she's a bright shale, opposite of Sunblight.
And it's like, of course, yes. We've seen her, of course.
Yeah, she's a good egg. She's actually, I think, a little bit harmless, to be honest.
And he's like, yes, we're not gonna. No, we can identify her easily by all the trinkets and such. We won't mistake her for the Sunblight clan. And they're just like, head forth, and like all of them are like, hud. But yeah, like they're all like moving out. Let me ask, like, Brick, what do you want to do?
Brick's gonna head to the room and see, like, heading towards the room.
Okay.
Because he's been trying to like talk to Tiffs this entire time. It hasn't been able to get a response. He's like, doesn't know what's going on, so he's like,
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, like Tyura, as you're like, meanwhile, like you see Brick is like down there, so you can see him. Brick.
Okay, good.
Maybe Brick, you can see her. She's up there. She's at the top of the stairs.
I look panicked.
Wait, no. So, wait, are you talking to Brick? Sorry.
So, Tyura is looking panicked.
Oh,
she's just like her eyes are wide, and you can tell her breathing is fast.
Does it seem like anybody else has noticed her?
Let's see. These guards coming up, like they see her, and they see her like, and they're like, ma'am, what are you doing? Get down into the kitchen, or take up arms. We have to find some of the members of the Sunblight clan.
Yeah, Tyura, it seems that there's Sunblights are staging an attack. Gimlin over here is looking a little lonely. We need your help.
Tyura nods and gratefully runs towards Brick to the second floor.
Nice. Let me just
she's going downstairs to meet up with Brick.
Yeah.
When she gets closer to him, she just kind of like gives a reassuring like pat on the head.
Tyura very quietly mumbles under her breath, "I managed to block the mechanism that opens and closes the door. We only have a few hours until they figure out what I've done."
Good work.
Nice. These guys, like they're just spread out in the yard. Even though you can notice the little kennel, like he's getting all the wolves ready for battle as well. Excuse me, hounds.
Don't make the dogs.
That's not a dog. That's a wolf.
The dogs.
Once we get over here, a little bit, maybe alone from the rest of them. Mm-hmm. Brick's gonna kind of speak to her again. I haven't been able to get a hold of Tiffs. Is she okay? I mean, we were speaking in the head, and then it gone.
Wait. Tiffs can speak in your head?
Well, she can speak. She was able to speak in mine.
I heard something in my head, but I wasn't sure if it was something I was just imagining or if it was actually something real. So, I think I heard Tiffs. I think Tiffs was talking to me.
Well, you might want to fill her in the situation.
So, for an actual deliberate speech, Tyura says, "Is that you, Tiffs?
Yeah,
You can hear my thoughts."
we're like connected. What's it called? Telepathically.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
How long have you been listening to my thoughts?
I can't read your thoughts. I can just like send you like words and shit.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I was worried I'd been talking to ear off. I didn't realize. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I messed up their locking mechanism on the doors so that they should be able to be locked open for a good while. Maybe a couple hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm not sure. It depends on how good their mechanisms are. But anyway, it should be open for a bit, and we can make our escape, or we can help other people escape. But Brick is wondering what happened to you because he didn't hear back from you, and apparently you were talking in his head before, and I didn't realize. But he's wondering what happened
Its
to you.
nose starts bleeding.
Jesus, yeah. All right. In the meantime, like, you guys would be down in, and that's where I'll end it for tonight. We'll start off with Team A, Tiffs, Amber, and Jackal down in Cistern.
I'm imagining like Stranger Things 11 style. Please every time that
Wow.
she talks to Tiffs.
The cool team, yeah.
Wow.
And that's where we'll start, and then Brick and Tyura will follow up with them afterwards, and Giblet, of course.
Heck yeah. Cool. Great session, guys.
Okay, I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Lots of things happened. Lots of things
Yeah.
happened. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, lots of things.
Oh boy, pop.
Forgot-
My favorite part was stealing Tiff's bread and then giving it to the guard.
Yeah.
My favorite part was all the miserable rolls.
Love
Yeah,
roll zero.
yeah. Unfortunate rolls, but it's part of the game.
No, it's a lot of fun.
Right. It only sucks more in battle. So,
That dice thing that you posted, talking about the character of the dice. You have
yeah.
your low rollers for fun.
Of course, we got Hunter using the blorp. Not the 120.
Hey, it's good, but my other rolls were just kind of whatever.
I know. But yeah, it's more like that. I forgot what he named it. The one that will get 20s on like absolutely like mundane rolls when you want them.
The traitor.
The traitor. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get rid of a traitor.
Can't get rid of traitor. It's true. Good video.
Yeah.
I would love to go to a shop to buy dice, but there's none around me.
Oh, that's a shame. Like a lot of places around here are open now, and it's just because you don't have any shops on the island there. Or?
There is nothing down here in the Keys. Closest thing is like all the way up in Miami, and I'm not going to Miami for dice.
Holy shit!
To Miami.
I'd be spending more on gas than
Yeah,
Yeah,
dice.
right.
I guess you can get stuff mailed to you, like.
Yeah, but then you can't test them.
True.
You can go to like at Dragon Con. They have a whole lot of gaming dice.
Oh, yeah.
Who have
I was going to say, because isn't it going to be this year? Aren't they?
Apparently, they are doing this year, and I'm kind of terrified. I'm definitely, if I'm going, I gotta be vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hope they're going to be safe about it, and I'm kind of scared because it's like been 80,000 people all in one place, and yeah, I don't think everybody who's going to go is going to be vaccinated, and that's bad.
Yeah, con crud is a very real thing that people get, and con crud being COVID is extra bad.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I'm like permanently have been like using my mask like everywhere.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
like
you definitely should.
people
yes.
around here do not wear their masks anymore, and it just frightens me. I'm like,
Yeah, me too. Fucking a lot of people like that, and I know I talk with several people who are just like, people I work with, my clients, not who I work with, but like they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna get vaccinated. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, it bothered me. Like my brother, one of my brothers was like vehemently against it, and it kind of bothered me because his wife had gotten COVID, and like she was fine. She's really super healthy, but like I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I know exactly, dude. I know it's very infuriating.
BlightCon.
Like me personally, like a lot of things are opening up. I'd rather just wait a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I have the luxury of not needing to be exposed. Like I can stay home and isolate myself, and I don't mind isolating myself. I have you guys. I don't mind socialization. I'm good. And I also, my husband and I are thinking we'd like to have a kid soon.
Yeah.
So
definitely get the vax soon if you're thinking about that.
So they currently don't have like a study yet that has actually experimented with people and fertility rates. So there is one being done by the University of Miami, and I just am like, let's just see what those results say before I get it.
Absolutely.
And once those come out, then let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meantime, I have that deadline of, well, if DragonCon is happening, I definitely don't want to miss it, but no way in hell am I going without having a vaccine.
Yeah.
Might just be something you have to just avoid for now.
Yeah, something that like concerns me is because there's different strains. I am going to be traveling, so I'm like, hopefully I'll be safe. There's no like fucking Jamaican strain that I need to.
You'll get the Brazilian strain or the UK strain or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm immune to the UK stream.
Are you? I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Have you seen the UK? Those shits get everywhere.
There was a kind of funny Schadenfreude about how a lot of UK publications were talking about the Wuhan virus and how they had the right to call it the Wuhan virus because that's where it came from. And then people started talking about the UK variant. They're like, don't talk about it like it's ours.
Yeah.
It's the variant that happened in you can't call it the UK variant.
It's not the same.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the same.
It's only okay when I'm racist.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't call me racist. That's
you
racist.
can't do that.
I'm a traditionalist. All right, I just uphold tradition. Anyway, yeah, great game. Thanks a lot, friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm glad you had fun. It's gonna get pretty fun next time. Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was just looking at this and like, oh god, we didn't tell them how many guards there are total.
Yeah.
We might need to update them on that.
It's fine.
Don't worry. And just highlight for me, Brick, Pat, I should say, on your Kadroth menu. There's a group of the Sunblight clan somewhere in town.
Yeah.
Because that may or may not be something. So
yeah, I'll probably pass that information on to Tyura.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Thanks a lot, friends.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, boy howdy. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
Guys.
Good night.